The Los Angeles Lakers are approaching what may become one of the most pivotal off-seasons in recent franchise history. And the 2025-26 NBA regular season is still unfolding with 28 games left on the calendar. The organization is not waiting for the season to end, but it is already designing a detailed blueprint to reconstruct the roster around the new centerpiece of the franchise, Luka Doncic. According to ESPN insider Dave McMenamin, several potential targets have surfaced in internal conversations, and the front office is identifying players who could supply meaningful upgrades once free agency opens. Among the unrestricted free agents discussed behind closed doors is Andrew Wiggins, the versatile wing from the Golden State Warriors, and he offers defensive intensity as well as lineup flexibility. Tari Eason of the Houston Rockets has also emerged as a candidate, and he is recognized for his physical approach and relentless defensive motor. Additional options include Tobias Harris, a seasoned forward who brings playoff experience and dependable scoring, along with Quentin Grimes, a reliable 3-and-D guard capable of stretching the floor, and Dean Wade, a floor-spreading big man whose perimeter shooting could enhance spacing around Doncic. Each of these 5 players offers a different skill set, yet they share a connecting theme because they provide complementary abilities that address weaknesses on a Lakers squad that has fallen short of true championship contention this year. Head coach J.J. Redick has implemented a system that prioritizes spacing, switchable defense, and comfort within a ball-dominant structure. And these candidates align closely with that vision. Still, the most compelling name on the Lakers' radar may be Peyton Watson of the Denver Nuggets, who is set to enter restricted free agency. Watson is a long and explosive wing defender, and he has developed into one of the most intriguing young players in this free agent class. McMenamin has reported that Los Angeles has privately evaluated the possibility of pursuing him, and there is authentic optimism within the franchise about securing his services. A significant variable in that equation is Denver's financial outlook. The Nuggets have roughly $215 million already committed to next season's roster, so matching a sizable offer sheet for Watson could become challenging. That salary pressure may create an opening for Los Angeles to acquire one of the Western Conference's most promising defenders. Adding a player like Watson would carry meaningful implications. He possesses elite athletic tools and advanced defensive instincts, and those qualities are vital for teams that aim to challenge the conference's top contenders. Pairing a youthful high-ceiling defender with Doncic, who currently leads the league in scoring at 32.8 points per game, would supply the Lakers with a durable foundation for the future. Beyond Watson, the Lakers are entering the summer with a defined identity and a clear strategic path. The front office recognizes that last offseason's additions of Jake LaRavia, Marcus Smart, and DeAndre Ayton have contributed during the 2025-26 campaign. Yet, the trio has not elevated the team into legitimate title contention. Consequently, more impactful moves will be required if Los Angeles intends to compete for a championship in the near term. One firm financial priority involves extending Austin Reaves. The guard has been steady and dependable, and the organization intends to secure him for the long haul. Even with a substantial commitment to Reaves, the Lakers expect to maintain enough salary flexibility to chase multiple free agents or execute a blockbuster trade. That flexibility has been intentional, and General Manager Rob Pelinka has reportedly worked quietly to prepare for an assertive offseason. The front office has also examined the sustained roster-building model of the Los Angeles Dodgers, and it views that approach as a template for constructing a perennial contender. For Los Angeles, this offseason represents more than a search for depth. It represents an opportunity to define the franchise's direction alongside Doncic for years to come. Whether improvements arrive through free agency, the trade market, or a blend of both, the Lakers appear ready to act decisively. At the same time, their approach will be shaped by a broader perspective. The organization is monitoring the trade landscape for a potential superstar addition. So some free agent targets may serve as complementary pieces rather than focal points. The front office is weighing several scenarios simultaneously, and it aims to enhance depth while preserving the assets necessary for a transformative trade. That balance between immediate improvement and long-term stewardship will shape how this offseason unfolds for one of basketball's most historic franchises. Supporters should brace for an active and possibly historic summer. Meanwhile, questions about LeBron James and his future with the Lakers have dominated league discourse, and owner and president Jeannie Buss recently offered her clearest public remarks on the situation. In an interview with Alex Sherman of CNBC, Buss addressed whether the four-time champion intends to remain in Los Angeles beyond this season. Her tone was careful, yet her message was evident. Buss emphasized that James has earned autonomy over how his career concludes, and she stated that he has not signaled a desire to return. She applauded his ongoing excellence, referencing a recent triple-double performance, yet she refrained from indicating that the franchise anticipates his return. For an organization known for retaining Hall of Fame talent, that stance felt notably different. Throughout much of the 2025-26 season, the prevailing assumption has been that James will explore free agency. Two potential destinations have circulated widely. The Cleveland Cavaliers, where James began his career and captured a 2016 championship, are viewed as a plausible landing spot for a third stint. Cleveland has assembled a strong core led by Donovan Mitchell, and it added James Harden at the trade deadline, which strengthened its standing in the Eastern Conference. The Golden State Warriors have also been mentioned, partly because of James's relationship with Stephen Curry and Draymond Green. Reports in recent months have suggested tension between James and the Lakers' leadership, and sources have described disagreements about the team's direction. Against that backdrop, Buss's comments carry considerable significance. When ownership publicly notes that a superstar has not expressed interest in returning, it often signals internal acceptance of change. Earlier reporting had implied the Lakers might welcome James back, even as they pivot toward Doncic, but Buss's national interview appeared to temper that possibility. She made it clear that the franchise's identity now revolves around Doncic, who stands among the league's leading MVP candidates while averaging 32.8 points per game. James, now in his 23rd season, continues to deliver elite production, and few players at his age can regularly post triple-doubles. Yet individual excellence may not override organizational priorities. With the front office concentrating on a younger centerpiece and exploring major off-season maneuvers, the alignment of role and contract may no longer exist. His contract expires at season's end, so a decision looms before free agency begins. Retirement, a return to Cleveland, a move to Golden State, or even an unexpected stay in Los Angeles remain possibilities, and the outcome will shape the league for years. Another layer of intrigue involves perception. James remains historically productive for his age, and his apparent separation from the Lakers reflects strategic redirection rather than decline. The franchise has committed to building around Doncic, and every evaluation now flows through that commitment. As the regular season winds down, clarity will gradually emerge. Conversations about the offseason will intensify, and James will eventually disclose his intentions. Until then, the NBA community will watch closely, aware that his choice could redefine the competitive landscape. Beyond free agency, the Lakers also believe they are positioned to pursue the league's most coveted trade target, Giannis Antetokounmpo of the Milwaukee Bucks. McMenamin has indicated that Los Angeles is confident it would rank among the primary suitors if Antetokounmpo requested a trade. The trade deadline passed without movement, yet circumstances could shift this summer. Although the two-time MVP and 2021 champion has not formally asked out, his recent comments have kept speculation alive. The appeal of pairing Antetokounmpo with Doncic is straightforward. Doncic commands defensive attention and orchestrates offense, and Antetokounmpo dominates the paint while defending multiple positions. Together, they would create one of the league's most formidable duos. To complete such a deal, Los Angeles would need to assemble a compelling package of youth, draft capital, and proven contributors. The front office has preserved tradable assets precisely for opportunities of this magnitude, understanding that chances to acquire transcendent talent are rare. Meanwhile, the Lakers continue competing in the present. They hold a 33-21 record and occupy fifth place in the Western Conference, trailing the Houston Rockets, Denver Nuggets, San Antonio Spurs, and conference-leading Oklahoma City Thunder. The Minnesota Timberwolves and Phoenix Suns remain close behind, and with 28 games left before the playoffs begin on April 18th, there is little margin for error. A prolonged slump could push Los Angeles into the play-in tournament, so maintaining momentum is essential. Redick must keep the roster focused on immediate performance, and the front office must simultaneously prepare for an aggressive summer. That dual mandate, compete now and plan boldly, defines the weeks ahead. If the Lakers finish strongly, they will reinforce their status as an attractive destination for elite talent. The pursuit of Antetokounmpo remains speculative, yet the organization's intentions are unmistakable. The Lakers aim to construct a dynasty around Doncic, and they view Antetokounmpo as the potential catalyst. Whether Milwaukee ultimately entertains offers and whether Los Angeles can present the strongest proposal will determine the outcome. What is certain is that this upcoming offseason could transform the franchise. Through calculated free agent targets, possible blockbuster trades, and deliberate financial planning, the Lakers are positioning themselves for a defining summer, one that could reshape the balance of power in the Western Conference for years to come.